We all know there's an advantage to being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for personal injury cases involving automobile accidents and workers' compensation claims for over 90 years. At LGKG, over 10,000 clients have trusted us to represent them. We know how to present your case to a Western Pennsylvania jury. We know what makes them tick. We know how to win.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Crafted Conversations, Episode 2, Season 2. And we have a lot of exciting news we're going to go over today. I'm Rod. I am from Newcastle Union Station Craft Distillery, and we have Eric, also from Neshannock Brewing. So, welcome. We're going to have a good lineup tonight. As you can see, there's a lot of us here. And we felt that it would be best that we get all the bartenders and head distiller and head brewer so we could talk about some different things that we all go. So I'll just start over. I'll start 1, 2. So we have Paula, who works at Union Station. We have Brian, who works at Neshannock Creek. We have Daniel, who works at Union Station. We have Michelle, who works at Neshannock Brewing. And then you have Kara, who works at the distillery also. And Eric, who works at the brewery. And Dave, who is our head distiller at the Union Station. So, Eric, I'm going to turn it over to you and we can talk about it.
Let's start this off with a toast.
Sounds like a fun.
We've got our 2-year anniversary coming up.
2-year anniversary coming up.
Celebrating the next 2 weeks. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
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 And good beers.
Good beers tonight.
I even brought some samples out for us tonight.
All right.
Some of the seasonal beers that we have out coming out this week.
Yes.
We've got our Oktoberfest celebration this Saturday, so that's going to be...
That's exciting news.
I hope so. I hope we get a good turnout. It's going to be beautiful weather, it looks like.
Yes.
I got all the fall beers on. I mean, they all look the same from here. I'm like... got fall
I can
colors.
see, I can see it goes lighter to darker.
The darker beers coming out.
What are the fall beers, Eric?
Well, let's see. I got Oktoberfest, of course. I even did a smoked lager this year using some smoked malts. Yeah, something you might be interested in. Probably using them in some kind of a recipe.
Eventually,
Yeah.
in a single malt. Yeah.
Nice. And I've got the 2 pumpkins. I did an atomic version too, so it's got some habaneros in there.
Oh, spicy.
Hot pumpkin?
Yeah.
Hot pumpkin?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking
Putting
about.
that on tap this weekend. So.
Hey, so let's mention the date of your anniversary.
Yeah. So Saturday, September 20th, that's Oktoberfest party from 4 to 11. We're going to have a beer garden set up out in the parking lot again.
Yes.
So it should be a good time.
Absolutely.
We'll have a little entertainment, some games,
Food.
Beers. You guys are going to be here.
We'll be
2
here.
food trucks, some German food.
See, we're
What's in your
food.
hand, Eric?
Yeah. We've got Steins this year,
Steins.
mugs with
Hats,
Oktoberfest design.
shirts, right?
Yes, shirts, if you can't see them. Designed by Michelle. We're
And
all
printed,
sporting
right?
them tonight.
And printed too,
What's
right?
it say, Eric?
Is that right?
Wait,
And printed,
do
right?
one with the German accent.
Yeah.
Das sagt noch ein Bier bitte.
That means
Another
That
beer,
means
please.
cheers.
He just said, okay.
so. Yeah,
So
we're
let's
excited.
talk about it's going to be a good time. It's 2-year anniversary,
Yeah,
and ours is the following week,
right.
the 27th, right? So it'll be from 2 to 11 with
Food truck.
food
DJ
trucks,
Ray.
DJ Ray,
Grandview Soul
Grandview Soul,
and Trilogy.
and Trilogy.
Got
So
some snacks.
we got some.
And
we got
J&A
some-
Eats with the
and
best burgers.
J&A Eats, right? They have a fantastic smash burger. So what I thought we would talk about maybe a little bit would be just like, let's talk bar talk.
Bar talk.
Yeah, bar talk.
Well, we do have all the bar
So we have all the bartenders here, right? So like, let's talk about maybe what kind of inspired you all to be bartenders, to become a bartender or to work, with us. You know what I mean? So
I have no choice. I'm married to you.
Have no choice.
You're at least
We
you
woke
were
up one
forced
morning and
into
said,
it.
hey, we're doing a bar.
Forced into it.
But it's probably the best job. It's fun, you meet unique people. It's not a job.
Right.
We just enjoy talking to everybody.
We make friends.
A
Like
lot of
lasting
friends, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
a lot of
We
different
have,
people. Huh?
There is a lot
Very
of different
custom.
people. Yeah.
I think we both have great customers, and we also have customers we share.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
A
Go
lot,
back and
yes.
forth, yeah.
Which is nice.
I mean,
They
it's a
go from
small
one
town.
location
It's a
to the
small
next.
town.
That's one of the highlights, I think, of what we're building down here,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's something that we want to see. And then we also want to mention the restaurant over here, which is a block away from the brewery.
We should have got on over here.
Great food.
Yeah.
Great food.
We'll have him on one of the next podcasts, so.
could do a
But-
sushi
So let's
demonstration.
talk about some, like, what are some things that you guys, like, what do you get angry about?
Angry about? I don't really get angry behind the bar.
Really?
Well, other than my husband who talks to everybody and
I
wanders
was-
off and you can't find him. That makes me angry, but nothing with like our customers.
Yeah, the customers are great. It's sometimes,
Yeah, it's the other half.
So I make everybody angry?
Yes. I think there's a consensus.
She gets mad.
Yeah.
I only need to do the hip bump when you're in the
when you have Brian sitting there having a beer and he notices I need help behind the bar before somebody else,
I think that's a mutual thing because Brian's often behind our bar too.
He's a good talk.
Yeah, Rod neglected that I actually work at both places.
He does. I
Double
know. Brian's our
You
go-to
do.
man.
He's our go-to man. So Daniel, like, you're new into the group, really. You're the newest into the group. So let's talk about you a little bit.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What I want to know, why do you do this?
Have you ever seen the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise?
Yes.
I thought to myself, I'm the same height as that guy. And I like the quote, the bartender is the aristocrat of the working class.
That's right.
And when I got out of the military, I thought, I can do this. And, I like doing it because for me, it gives me a way to pursue art. Human beings weren't meant to sit in cubicles all day and crunch spreadsheets or be on phones all day getting yelled at. So for me, it's a way to pursue art and creativity and make something with my hands. Each one of my cocktail, I consider it like the statue of David by Michelangelo. It's marble in liquid form. I just enjoy doing it. It's the classic art of antiquity in liquid glass form for customers to enjoy.
I get it, because that's what I love about making beer. It's artistic. It gives me creative outlet, and you get your hands dirty. So.
Right.
Right?
And making people happy with that it's amazing. When you get that feedback and somebody enjoys your what you made, there's nothing better.
Well, if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Right. Yeah.
Right, absolutely. I don't feel like when I'm behind the bar, I'm at work, and they ask, if anything makes you angry. Not really, because I'm doing what I like to do and I'm creating things and I'm pursuing art and, it makes people happy. Someone's coming to get alcohol. How can you be mad? It's delicious.
I think that's what keeps customers coming back to both places. We don't offer them a Bud or a
Right.
Miller, or we're always offering them something unique and something with a creative aspect to it. And they like
Yes.
that.
Well, there's definitely a different experience when you go to, a locally owned brewery or a locally owned distillery than a bar. It's a definitely different experience, and I left the bar world years ago. Just because it's just not a friendly atmosphere at times. It's a dark atmosphere where the breweries and distilleries, for the most part, anywhere I've ever gone, it's a friendly atmosphere. The customers are friendly because for the most part they're regulars. The staff is friendly because they're getting to know the routine and the regulars, and of course they want you coming back. So, you're new, so let's talk.
Right.
What brought you here today? What made you go out of your way to visit us?
That's a very
But
common
this
question.
is, Rod knows that I've probably visited 50 to 75 distilleries. And my preference, and it's always been my preference, is to go to the small craft distillery or the small craft brewer.
It's way
You
more
go to
intimate.
the big ones, and what you get is a standard tour, and it's sort of like all the same at every last one. Where if you go to small places like this, you get the personal
Yeah.
experience. You get to meet the distillers, the
Yes.
brewers. You get to talk and spend time with the bartenders. You get to know them personally, and that's I've always loved doing that, and I think it makes it so much more enjoyable for the customer and for the visitor. You know?
And for
Yes.
me, I mean, that's a great tool for me to see what people want, to gauge like what's popular right now. What are you drinking, or what do you want to see on the menu? You know, I can get that direct feedback from the customer and gauge like how are they enjoying what I just put on tap.
Yeah, you get to actually, and I think in all the big distilleries I've been to, I don't think I've ever seen a master distiller come on and ask me whether I like their product or not.
No.
Where
No, that's
everybody
true.
that comes to both of our places,
Right.
they know who makes it,
Oh,
who
yeah.
make the
Right.
product, and we can talk to them
Oh, yeah.
and see.
And I hear both sides of it sometimes.
Oh yeah,
Some
yeah.
people don't like
Some of
Oh,
them
yeah,
like
Liz?
it.
Well, as a former home brewer, and even during the days that I home brewed, I enjoyed going to breweries and talking. And when a brewer came out, when I'm tasting something, I'm like, I don't understand what I'm tasting, and then let me get the brewer, and the brewer comes out and talks to you about like what was in it or what was proprietary, and then but gives the secret away anyway.
Right.
And just so that's a unique experience being able to talk about that, and especially with spirits too, because I mean I'm sure you've had unique spirits like this is different than any other place I've been to, and of course that's the neat thing about the beer and the spirits at either location or anywhere you go, they're always going to be different.
Yes.
Because this isn't Anheuser-Busch, this isn't Jack Daniel's, where every batch has to be identical.
Exactly the same.
Yes, and rightfully so, they need everything to be the same. Where here it's not. We're not McDonald's. We're not
Right.
these.
We're craft.
This is
Craft.
true.
Yeah.
This is
Craft,
true.
Yeah.
and that's the key.
Yep.
We are craft.
Seasons make a difference on how
Correct.
things taste.
Oh, yeah.
And so a lot of variables in small batching.
How
Right.
well that barrel's charged, how long it was aged. Just. Yeah.
So
Speaking of barrels, I'm looking forward to putting
What about-
those
what
couple
about
of
you
barrels
two?
to use.
Michelle, what made you want to get into the bartending? Yeah.
Me.
It's like, when you're growing up, you're like, it looks fun, or like when you're in college, I guess. It looks like something fun to do. Like I have a lot of friends that are bartenders, and they tell me the good and the bad and stuff, but we don't have bad. It's just fun. Like Paula said earlier, we've made great friends here.
Yeah.
And our customers have made friends with each other.
Yes.
We don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
a TV.
That's the biggest deal. There's
There's no
the biggest
TV for
deal,
people to
right?
look at. They put their phones down and they actually talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At either location, and that's what you're encouraging is socialization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's there's some background music, but there's no.
Yeah.
Not for something, no box for us to all stare at.
Yeah.
Right. That's exactly right.
We were adamant about that when we opened
Right.
up. That
That's
no
the
TV.
envisioned about the place was it should be like an old school public house where
Yes.
you meet and you converse and not
In
necessarily
my, in my
talking
case, an old
politics,
school
but-
pub
Yes,
with my
right.
British background.
Yeah, right.
It's the way pubs are in
Yes.
England, the old school
A
ones.
lot of our customers have mentioned that. That's what draws them. That's what they like. That's
Yeah,
what they
no
appreciate.
TVs, except for
Right.
when the Steelers games are on. On Saturday nights, they don't come and see us.
So Paula, what brought you into it?
You did.
Did I?
Sort of. I mean, you
Kinda
mentioned
like,
it.
right?
You mentioned that you were doing it, and I decided
That's right,
that
you
sounded
said-
like a lot of fun. If you needed help,
There
give
you
me
go.
a call.
See?
And yeah,
Well, thank you.
And I
Thank
love
you,
it.
Daniel. Thank you.
I love
And
it.
Brian, besides us dragging you in,
Yes.
did you have any thoughts on it before? I know you're a home brewer, right? So,
Yeah, I did that for 11, 12 years, but no, I mean, I got to know Eric before he opened. And, I just, at times, just jumped in and helped. I mean, I was never a bartender, and I have no illusion of trying to be a fancy bartender, and sorry, no cocktail, no Tom Cruise here. But, I enjoy it, and, the occasional time that I'm doing it, and and even, helping out over there at the distillery, sorry. Got a tongue tied there. It's enjoyable, and I enjoy talking to people, and the neat thing about it, traversing places, it's plural world, and traversing is singular. It's neat coming to places like this because there's an acceptance that's different, than a lot of others too. And
Well, that's what makes our places different is all of us, or everybody.
Correct.
Everybody here, right? I mean, it's a very big team effort, even working together to make things, so it just takes everybody together, and I think we built a pretty good thing down here.
I think so.
Well, the other great thing is the unity between the two businesses.
Yes.
Your success is mutual to one another,
Mm-hmm.
and so working together only behooves you. I mean,
Well, that's what we found out in the distillery business. It's
Yes.
not competition.
Right.
It's collegiality, and everybody helps everybody. And maybe probably the most amazing story of that was Heaven Hill. One of their rick houses, storage houses, got struck by lightning and caught on fire. And the fire burnt down the entire complex, including their still, everything. And the very next day, the owners of Heaven Hill got calls from Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, Maker's Mark, Woodford Reserve, all of them, and they all just said, "You tell us what you need, we will take care of you." And that's how they got back in business. And that's what we've experienced.
Oh, yes.
With distillery, and I'm sure you've experienced the same with brewery. It's different,
And just between us,
positively.
too.
Just between us, same thing.
Collaboration between brewers and distillers. Sorry, I gotta grab another beer.
So Dave, now Dave, we're going to talk a little bit about just a couple new things that we've been doing at the distillery a little bit. And Dave is the head distiller, and
Yeah, I heard you had a few new
Yes.
things.
We
on
got
the
a few
horizon.
neat things on the horizon. We've got, of course, we've got our second bourbon, which should be coming out soon with Orange Creole
yes,
corn, and it was a much different taste and even smell.
Yes.
When we were mashing it and distilling it, it seemed to go very well. We have our first single malt. For those of you that don't know, that's Scotch. The feds have finally put a classification for American single malt whiskey. And
we can't call it Scotch.
We can't call it Scotch. That's trademark violations. We're not in Scotland, so it has to be a single malt. So we've put down 2 barrels of it using a pale ale malt, malted barley. And the first one will probably be a short-term age, maybe 6 months, 8 months, which means it'll probably be coming out sometime after the new year. The other barrel will probably sit around for 2 years, and then we'll try some different things. We'll try some, I'm a fan of peated Scotch, and so we'll try some peated Scotch eventually. We have a small barrel of rye that has been aging, straight rye that has been aging. It'll be 2 years, I think at the end of September. And that makes it what's called technically by the government a straight rye. And we think we're going to auction that barrel off.
that's one of the thoughts.
That's one of the thoughts. We have to confirm.
It's a 5-gallon.
It's a 5-gallon. It's a smaller barrel, which basically means that it's an equivalent of probably 4 years in barrel, because the smaller the barrel, the quicker the age.
Yes.
And so that should be coming out shortly. And what else we got going?
We have some
2-year bourbon.
2-year.
We got a 2-year bourbon that's going to be coming out shortly. That's, again, for both the bourbon and the rye, the moment they reach 2 years in the barrel, they become a straight bourbon or a straight rye, according to the feds. We just bottled a 1 and 4 month bourbon, and it was noticeably different than our 6 month bourbon. And so we're expecting this 2-year bourbon to be really good.
I'm looking forward to trying that.
So am I.
The straight bourbon,
I have to ask Carol one question.
Go right ahead.
So what brought you into
Well, I mean, I've always bartended at like beer and shop bars for many years, and then you brought me into it, obviously. When my drunk husband said, "We're opening a distillery."
But then we have to ask Rod, what brought you into it?
Dave did. No doubt about that.
So it all stemmed from Dave.
So we can all blame this on Dave.
Dave. But no, I really enjoy it. I love playing with flavors. This is my favorite time of year, fall. Love my fall cocktails. Sorry, Daniel, and I just throw them at you. I'm like, you don't get to choose.
I'll make them.
This is my time.
It's my favorite.
But I just love playing with different flavors, different mixtures, see what works, see what doesn't work. It's also fun because I get to drink at home all the time. So it works out. But no, I just enjoy it. I don't think I would ever go back to a bar and bartend. That's not, that was just, here's a beer, here's a shot. That was it, and trouble. But I really enjoy the distillery. I love our customers. Just love talking with them.
You have to try that.
And what is it?
It's
Did you
smoked.
try
That's
this?
the
That's
smoke.
the smoked lager. So that's
That's like kielbasa. Smoke kielbasa.
Yeah, people said it's like bacon or barbecue.
Yeah.
Try that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of unique.
it's different. That's for
Me
sure.
and Brian and I,
It,
we want to try
it
that.
shocked. It shocked me.
Want to try
So
it?
who did the smoking?
This is the
It's good.
the atomic pumpkin. Those two
I'm
ones.
assuming you can't
Who
try it. So
smoked?
I passed you
I got
up.
my seltzer.
Yeah,
Yep.
Maltster. So that one was from.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
or-
There's like a little bit
Caught me by
of
surprise.
a smoky.
I'm trying to remember who it was.
It's
It was
smoky.
Viking actually. It was a Viking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric,
This one's really good.
Eric.
I don't drink
Eric,
beer.
we approve.
I like that.
approve?
Which one is that?
That is
You really like?
good. I like that.
This
heat.
is
I
the
like
atomic
heat on there,
pumpkin.
yeah.
The spicy
Oh,
one.
my.
Spicy.
I added a little
Atomic
extra
pumpkin,
pumpkin
yeah.
spice.
Hey, speaking of
to
atomic,
kinda accentuate
Oh, it
that.
smells yummy.
Eric, speaking of
I
atomic,
get like cinnamon notes or something. Is there cinnamon?
I know
Yeah.
we've been discussing
We're all
the
talking over each other. It's good.
chili cook-off.
Yes, we got to get that together.
So
You get that burn,
After?
the afterburn.
we'll look at
but that's
sometime in
good.
October for that.
Yeah, we got to get it
We
together.
got to get entries and everything like that, so we'll work on that.
It's
It
been-
does.
So
You
we
get
got
like
some
that
things happening
cinnamon
in the
smell.
fall.
Yeah.
So, I
Halloween.
just also want to, just real quick, Eric's 2-year anniversary party is this coming Saturday.
That's all you.
4 to 11. Ours is
27th.
the 27th from 2 to 11. It'll be a great time at both, and we hope that we can see everybody there. And see you on the next episode, third Tuesday of every month.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
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 We all know there's an advantage to being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for personal injury cases involving automobile accidents and workers' compensation claims for over 90 years. At LGKG, over 10,000 clients have trusted us to represent them. We know how to present your case to a Western Pennsylvania jury. We know what makes them tick. We know how to win.